Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Nimbatus with me, Ep3, and of course, welcome back to the Researcher campaign. In today's video, we have two major goals, the first of which is to try and get ourselves some more shotguns and to continue to upgrade them. At the moment, we don't have every single upgrade we want, and honestly, we just need more of the weapons themselves. Shotguns have proven to be really fun and really effective, but I think we could push them a lot further, and honestly, there are also other weapons I want, so the goal is basically just get weapons, upgrade them, the ultimate goal of the entire series, but also, I would like to finally start messing around with skins. The reason is, skins are absolutely phenomenal in this game, and I keep on ignoring them because I don't like the regular blocks, unless we're building something much, much larger, and then they're really good for adding some stability to the craft. But even then, you can add things like the super capacitor instead, so I tend to avoid them. But here's the thing, they look amazing. So right now, that is still just the circular block, the circular item, the circular plating, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it actually looks like this, but it still has the same hitbox, despite the fact it now looks way, way cooler. And of course, even the smaller sections like this can be used to look really, really cool. So let's just do this very quickly, so throw that there, yeah, sure, let's just put it like that so it overlaps. And straight away, we have a bit of a shell. Now imagine if we actually take some time to make something look cool like this, and you can have it so it completely covers the entire drone very, very easily. So if we get enough stuff today, so that we can make a larger drone, I really want to try out making a drone look like that, make it look a bit more like one solid piece, rather than just components. But that's a side goal. For now, let's go to a brand new system. So the new system is this one over here, in which we're going to do this, overheating cryogenic tank. Now here's the problem, these two missions I've done in the past, and they've not worked. Both of these I've had problems with in the past, but this is definitely the best system. It's the easiest to complete, and it gives us access to two different systems, so then we can get our pick. If we go over here, we have things like freeze the lava fountains, destroy the... where are you? Destroy the hammerhead shoal, if I can talk, and again, retrieve the heat capacitor. Actually, no, it looks like, regardless which way we go, we're going to do one of the missions I've had problems with. So for now, let's do this. Overheating cryogenic tank. And hopefully we can get a load of resources as well, since the lava worlds tend to be great for everything. So now we're here, what we really need is some better frost weapons. Something like a frost flamer, or an upgradable grenade launcher so we can add sticky. The problem with this one here is it has no upgrade slots. And the only other grenade launchers we have aren't cryogenic. And also can't be upgraded, yes, so we don't really have many good freeze weapons. As we found out before, the blasters are pretty terrible for this. Okay, this short laser can be upgraded though, so what would upgrade its frost capabilities? More beams? I mean, we're hitting more, I guess, and I don't think damage affects how much cooling it gives, so sure, let's just do that. Then let's replace the flamers for now with frost weapons. Let's see if we can cool this thing down. I've never really completed this mission, so maybe I don't need these? I really don't know. Make sure that works. Frosty, shotgunny. Well, let's see how this goes. Collect the cryo tank and make sure it stays cooled. Okay. Glad I've brought our magnet then. Now, are you a hostile? Yes, you are. Also wishing I had more long-range weapons, which would be lovely considering these things explode. As demonstrated. Where would the tank be? Yeah, I feel like we might have to redo this. Oh, is that it there? I've never seen that before, so I'm assuming that might be it. Okay, thankfully, although the shotgun is obviously quite short range... Oh dear. It's still so damaging, it's okay. Oh yeah, you fellows, go away. That is in a really, really awkward position, and digging is not great with these weapons. Cool down. Okay, we need a cooler. Okay, that's really problematic. So, the problem is, I'm going to damage this thing if I try and cool it. So what we need to do is grab it really quickly and run away. Yep, I'm going to have to redo this mission. I'm sorry. I can't get close enough. So I managed to grab it, but ultimately it did explode because I had to keep on shooting it. So I assumed it would be immortal, similar to the black box or something like that. Obviously, I was very much mistaken there. So what we need is just a cooler on the back here. The important thing is, though, I did eventually manage to actually grab it, which means I can keep going with this drone as it currently is. Shotguns are the best things. It'd definitely be easier going from this direction, but it's also a bit more dangerous. But it seems like, until the thing opens, it's not taking heat damage. So when I had a problem in the past, I must have went near it, which caused it to open, then it burnt up, without me ever really seeing it. So I had to try again, because it turns out I put the cooler in a terrible place in that first attempt, which frosted up all of my turning thrusters, and my ability to move forwards. So this is actually attempt 3. There we go, that should do it. Oh, come on, go in there already. I'm just getting out of this world. I hate it. There we go, let's continue on. That was an atrocious show of skill, and speech, apparently. Oh, I'm not in a right frame of mind today, apparently. Apparently. Uncommon weapons of upgrade, should be nice. Ooh, an attack speed upgrade. For a mission I quite like, that's nice. Uncommon weapons, more batteries, that would be lovely, thank you. Minigun upgrade. Oh, I think we found our one. The minigun upgrade, well, I haven't seen that in ages. Okay, minigun upgrade, and maybe destroy hives? No, these two. Yeah, that way we're getting some blocks which we can use later in order to build up our drone, but also we're getting 2 really nice upgrades. So those 2, then we need to do 1 more. We are going to be attacked, though, by the corporation if we do this, because that's a 2, that's a 3. So we can't leave the area. So I guess it's going to be destroy hives, giving us some more weapons, extra attack speed, and then minigun. Let's grab minigun first. You know, fine, investigate. Hey, it's a shop. Nothing really special with any of those. Shall we heal ourselves? Yeah, may as well. And we're going to use our Snake Hunter. Now, I was being told off a lot in the past video for ignoring all the wreckage around, since in the previous video, it did indeed give resource, but I'm fairly certain now it only gives yellow, which is not really worth my time considering how much effort this is. Let's find out. I could be wrong, in fact I'm hoping I'm wrong here. Nope, yellow. That's a shame. It would be nice to get some unobtainium, the lovely red resource, which is way more valuable than yellow. But I'm still going to grab all this, though, since it's right here. In fact, that's why I'm kind of burning up, because I accidentally went straight through the thruster. And yes, I know fire, plasma, but it's more specifically plasma, purely because it can work in space. And still heats up everything, whereas fire specifically needs, oxygen. This is unspecified plasma. Now where are the other eggs? Hey, some red resource, fantastic. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah, that's a shame. Looks like we're gonna have to do some digging, and honestly, this is one of the most terrifying snake worlds I've seen in a while. It's a small planet with 2 very fast snakes. I was hoping one would be there, since that's quite an easy one to get into. Just trying to see if any of the caves definitely have an egg in, but I can't tell. Well, slow digging is. Ooh, hello. So we didn't get what we wanted, but there is a resource here. This world's a nightmare. There's one unguarded egg. Let's get rid of this and then run. Flee! I'm just gonna chill out in space if that's okay. I'll just ignore me. As soon as this explodes, you're going to go right after me, but that's it, go away. And run. I hate this world. I mean, perfect sink there by the two snakes. They landed and they instantly came out of nowhere and broke my thruster. I thought they were done since they'd stopped chasing me. Let's try this again. 3 attempts for the last mission. Already 2 on this one, maybe more. I am not playing well today. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm always tired. Why are you so much more deadly than the other one? You're definitely quicker. Nope, this is not a good time to break the egg. Now is a good time. So, I found something out after dying again. It turns out the AI on the snakes is definitely different to how it used to be. Now, I'm not sure when this changed, but essentially, you have to let them chase you. If you run away instantly and go into space and they can't chase you, when you come back, they will then chase you. They need to be able to go after you for at least a short while. That is what's got me killed now twice. Because what I've been doing is just breaking the egg, running away, then coming back, not expecting them to suddenly burst and attack me. So, I'm just going to wait until they charge, and then as soon as they do, then we make a run for it. And eventually, it'll stop chasing me, and I can go back to the surface. And look at how much easier that is. I'm not doing well today. This is attempt 3 on this mission as well. 2 missions in a row with 3 attempts. I'm so glad we ended up repairing. Also can confirm now that both snakes have their own aggro timer. Managed to outrun one, and then that snake calmed down, then this one still attacked me out of nowhere. So yeah, they have been made significantly more dangerous. I don't know when this change happened, but they never used to act like this. Essentially, how it used to be is just you broke an egg and the snake would go after you and you could easily just go into orbit and just ignore them. Now you need to be a lot more careful. I like that. Even though it's caused me to fail a few times, now I know what I'm doing, which is a rare thing, I should be okay. Famous last words. Can I stop running into that one piece of floating terrain? Thank you. Once again, proving the theory that you have to allow both of them to chase you. After a good 30 seconds of losing the other snake, I went back to try and find the next egg, and then this one pops out of the ground. Yeah, that was a learning curve. It hurt. Learning curves hurt. Okay, can you please all go away? There's loads of resources here, which I really want to grab. I can confirm this one here is much faster than the green one. I just had both chase me at the same time, and this one just went straight ahead of the other. Did I mention I hate this world? This world is the worst. Okay, this one's really dangerous. There's a snake on the right and on the left of me, but honestly, this is the best chance I've got to get this egg. They've always been around, so gonna take some damage there, but let's just get out of here and then make them chase me on my own terms. So I think that, there we are. See, that one's way faster than that one. Okay, you've stopped, and you've just stopped as well. Good. One more left, and yes, I know there's loads of resources back down there. I'm not going to risk that until I've got the last egg, because then I'm going to harvest all I can until I get killed by the two things. And done. Okay, the green one's currently chasing me. Oh, and there's the other. So that's the best tactic. Allow them to chase you, then go straight up. That seems to be the best way. Oh, I'm so glad that's done. Oh, so you wasn't chasing me. You just got a speed boost anyway. Oh, this is bad. There we go. I am not playing well today. Really not. This may be hell, but at least there's lots of shiny things here. Okay, so these two have the minigun upgrade and nothing else. That's literally all they could have. Oh, wow. For just 2 weapons, look at that. So minimalistic space on the drone, but that's going to really, really hurt. So that means we could easily just have cryo weapons or flame weapons and only have these 2 for pure damage, because that is insane. The problem is that that's pretty darn short range. So what I really want then is a better kinetic blaster, of all things. With more upgrades. Darn, there's a plasma one. And there's a cryo one. How about cryo with extra projectiles minigun? Is that going to be as insane as I think it is and instantly make me wish it was actually kinetic? Because I feel like it is. Let's find out. Yeah, that's correct. Oh my god, it's like a flamer. Look at that. Dodge this. He like instantly froze the poor thing. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, we need some kinetic blasters. We need kinetic blasters with upgrade slots. Because that is insane. Imagine if that was damage. Although I do honestly think that maybe what would be better is changing the lesser of the extra bullets for more damage, or making it longer range by increasing the lifetime or increasing the shoot force. So there's the other bullet count over there. So if we grab this, which means I need this first. I think the blasters might end up being my favourite weapon, because I'm really thinking something like starting off with plus 300% rather than 200 and 100, and then changing the 100 for extra shoot force, means we're just going to destroy everything in a cone in front of us for only a couple of weapons. And that's a big deal. The less items we have on our drone, the less resource it costs to attack a world. I could try out the frost one, but just increase the damage. So we have plus 200% bullet count, extra damage, and then minigun. Yeah, even though it's frost and thus doing way less damage, it's still just annihilating. Look at the recoil, though. For only 2 of them. But it's still manageable, though. Okay, I love this weapon. It's official. I think that's my all-time favourite weapon. Yep, that is just amazingly fun to use. But I am going to test it out on a few other things. I'll be right back if I find another fun use for this. So these are the 2 missions I'm going to do. Destroy the lab and then destroy the hives. Or maybe I'll do the hives first, purely because that will unlock an uncommon weapon. What I've noticed now is we just don't go for the common weapons. They're just not good enough when you're playing the Researcher. Since the Researcher doesn't really have many bonuses to it, other than the fact it can edit weapons, you need decent weapons. It makes it a bit more vulnerable otherwise. Yeah, let's see if we can get a good weapon there. So we're going to be attacked. Hello. You're not very nice. Destroy hives. Go. And we're going to be using the kinetic blasters with the minigun upgrade, and then just our usual lovely shotguns. Wow, straight away, hello. Oh yeah, that's a rain of death. Oh, look at the damage this thing does! Look, it's just destroying the planet! That's so worth it! All the pain and suffering today has finally been worth it! For now, we can inflict it on others. That sounded way more sadistic than it was meant to, I promise. I'm a good person. I'm a lovely person. We're the good guys. This just happens to be our job. It doesn't reflect on us if we enjoy it. In real life, though, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Of them feeding them to several of my pets, which are carnivores. But, you know, that's a circle of life. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This is just the best thing. I've got such a grin on my face right now. This is... Yeah, I'm just saying the same things over and over again. Believe it or not, everyone, but I rather enjoy this. Lathrix, you just meant to destroy the hives, remember, to save the planet. Yes! Lathrix, how many bullets would you want? Yes! Excuse me. Imagine this with the rapid fire upgrade as well, so we increase our fire rate. That would actually likely be better than the extra bullet count. Also, I imagine YouTube's bitrate now is crying. Sorry, YouTube, too much fun. And yes, I am just going to continue to roll the footage of me obliterating everything on this planet. That was bloody beautiful. That was wonderful. That was lovely. Okay. Is there any resource on this planet at all? I'll just dig to the core and find out, shall I? Oh, there's a tiny little nugget of resource. Let's try our best to avoid destroying it. Nope, already hit it twice. 3. Oh my god. Okay, so, word of warning then. These blasters will annihilate resource. Why are they so good versus the ground, though? Are blasters always this good, or is this planet just particularly vulnerable? Oh, okay, so this planet is just really vulnerable to it, but still. This is still faster. Onwards to the next world. Okay, I'm not going to spoil what I just got as a weapon, because potentially it's going to be hilarious. It's a rocket minigun! Everything burns! Including my energy reserve, apparently. Okay. Not as useful as the kinetic version, but if we get a couple of those, we could just bombard an entire planet. Using blasters as an extra form of propulsion. Now, where is that lab? I've already taken out the shield generators. Just turn off my shields right now, I'm not actually being hit, so... Where is the lab? Also, this is a really small world. Hello? Laboratory. Sorry, resource. You're only yellow, I'm afraid. Just killing all the drones. There it is. Whoops. So I may have lost one of my weapons there. Being a little bit too headstrong. Yeah, this thing needs to be longer range. That's one of the main criticisms I currently have of this weapon. It's fantastic, but it still needs to get quite close, and it's not a burst damage weapon like the shotgun, which can deal with that. I still think I prefer the shotguns, but bear in mind I have 6 of them and only 2 of these weapons. Well, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse. Didn't really matter. I'm running out of time right now, so I'm kind of rushing. So attack speed upgrade and the angle block. Lovely. We need a better blaster. Is it worth attacking any of these? How much do I need batteries? Desperately, especially if I want to use these types of weapons. Yeah, might be worth then going here, since I can already vanish. Oh, destroy snake eggs. I've had enough of that at this point. Nope, never mind, we're going to a new galaxy. And that's the end of the campaign. And now we enter endless mode. So, we can give our opinions then on the campaign changes since the last time, and I will be playing at least a few more episodes, or at least one more episode of this campaign, purely because I want to mess around with the blasters more. So, what do I feel about the changes? Overall then, I think the changes so far to the campaign have been massively positive. I think they've been really fun. I love the new hull system rather than the old percentage system. I love the new threat system. If you get 100%, you get attacked. It's way easier to calculate what you want to do. And that's actually one of the criticisms I have with the researcher though. I think because the weapons are so specific, I think you need to give the researcher the ability to add or remove slots to weapons so that they can more easily plan out how they want to use their weapons. At the moment, it's so RNG based, I feel like I'm never going to get the perfect weapon, and when I do, I'm only going to have one of them, or two of them, and then I can never really stack them. There's no point in building a bigger drone if I can't stack things which I want to use on the drone, so I kind of just end up using one or two really powerful weapons on a cheap drone. Now, there's many ways around that, and I'm sure it'll get better as the campaign goes, but that's the one thing of note. I think it needs more customizability with the weapons, or at least the ability to see what weapons you're going to get before you do a mission, so you can plan out the system a little bit better, since that's the whole point of the researcher. Like right now here, we have the epic weapon with 3 upgrades. Obviously, we're going to go for that. It's also an easy mission, so even more so going for that. But I would love to know what weapon, because over here, maybe there's a weapon on offer as well. I mean, there isn't, but let's say there was. And I might go for that one instead. So I think the researcher needs a bit of tweaking, but the overall campaign changes really good. I also love the fact now there's always a minimum amount of shops per galaxy. Yeah, per galaxy. I think that's fantastic. And overall, doing a really good job, heading in the right direction massively. And hopefully, the researcher and the different leaders will become more distinct over time as well. But with that, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go and get some sleep, because clearly my sleep deprivation is starting to really affect me, especially when it comes to gameplay. I am just not paying enough attention, but I have had so much fun today. We went through the hell world, and we found the weapon of pure joy. And in the next episode, hopefully I'll be able to get more of them, and we will be continuing at least one more episode with this campaign, maybe going over to one of the other campaign leaders, like I think the Bruiser, or whatever it's called, the tank, essentially, which has better shields. There's still loads more I want to check out, though I may also wait for another campaign update. I don't really know, but thank you so much for watching if you haven't. And most importantly, the game just crashed. Okay, most importantly, shows that Nimbatus is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Remember, this is an early access game. Occasionally, it will crash, like all early access games, especially when being recorded. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Sleep time for Lathrix!